All right, welcome back, y'all. This is day two of the calisthenics workout. If you guys didn't see video number 1, I'll post the link down below. Go check that one out. It's a total body calisthenics workout. No equipment required. No equipment required. You don't need anything but your body. So this is a carry-on or a follow-up with day 1. If you want to continue on that path and start getting better with your calisthenics, this would be day 2. The goal is to try to train every major muscle group at least 2 times a week. That should be a good enough amount of stimulation for you guys to see rapid growth and actual effective results. So movement number 1, we're gonna start just like we did last time with the shoulders. You are gonna need a wall for this one. We're doing handstand wall push-ups. So let's get started. All right, so I'm using the wall. First and foremost, we do have to create stability in the shoulder. Remember, just like video number 1, I'm stacking my joints. Wrist, elbow, shoulder. I'm gonna do the same thing right when I get on the wall. Stability, just like this. I'm gonna lift all the way up. And then from here, keeping the elbows tucked, deep breath in. Way more demanding, way more demanding. Again, breathe in. Keeping everything tight. It's a lot more demanding to do that facing the wall. Start with whatever level you're on and then go from there. Full range of motion is what you're looking for. This is a strength movement. Reps, anything between 2 to 6, even 8. Start to work more on your quality as opposed to the quantity behind your exercises. Let's move on to chest, archer push-ups. All right, archer push-ups. Archer push-ups are a great way to build unilateral strength in each individual pec, because remember, if I'm working with a bar, like a barbell chest press, my dominant side will always do slightly more than my non-dominant side. So this is a way to ensure that each individual pec is working the same, isolating. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get into a very wide stance, or a wide base, if you will. The same rules apply. I'm still keeping my shoulder blades retracted and depressed, and the elbows close, relatively close to my body. So, nice wide base, core is tight. I'm gonna start by moving to the left. So deep breath in, extend the right arm, keep the shoulder blade back, press. Same thing, switch sides. Breathe in. Feel the chest. So for these, same thing, hypertrophy, muscle growth, strength. You're going and chasing a pump, but parameters still apply, 6 to 12 reps. Whatever you can do, and that's per side or total. The goal is to challenge yourself. As long as you're challenging yourself, you're going to change yourself. Last time, I neglected back, and the reason why I remembered, because there was no equipment. Ideally for pulling, you want some type of vertical pull, like a pull-up, a chin-up, or a horizontal pull. They do work on different things. A vertical pull works way more on kind of like the V taper of the back, right? Where a horizontal row or horizontal pull works more on the density and tissue of the actual muscle. So let's do one back movement. We don't need a bar, we don't need any equipment. Remember, that's the nice thing about this. So I'm gonna be on the floor, just like this. And the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna brace my core and my glutes. So my arms are at the side. I'm gonna take a deep breath in, squeeze the core, squeeze the butt, lift. And then I can even add extension. Back down and back down. Super important to squeeze your butt and your core before you lift up so you don't stress your lumbar. Same thing, breathe in, squeeze up, hold, extend, back down, and then all the way down. That's gonna help develop a lot of strength in the posterior chain. Your entire back, your erector spina, your very deep intrinsic core muscles, your quadratus lumborum, multifidus, your hamstrings, your butt, all of that. Okay, so that's back. Let's move on to lower body. Last time I gave you guys a pistol squat and a shrimp squat. Let's continue kind of working within that realm. Still stability, but focusing on lower body. Let's do an inchworm walkout. I'm gonna demonstrate sideways so you guys can see. The intent here is to keep the entire sole of the foot in contact with the ground. First thing I'm gonna do, just like any squat, I'm gonna hinge. I'm gonna shoot the hips back so that the weight goes to my butt and not my knee. I'm gonna pull the hips down now. Getting as low as I can, tapping the floor, walking out. Opposite leg will extend, squeeze the butt, come right back. Plant the sole up, and try to stay on one leg, and complete all your reps on one side before you switch. Stabilizing, controlling the actual repetition. When it comes to stability, it's all about control, quality, that's it. It's not about how many I can do, it's more of how many can I do with good, proper form, right? It serves no purpose to do something incorrectly because I'm only reinforcing bad movement patterns, and that's how I injure myself, and that's how I don't get any results. All right, last one, core. Last time I gave you guys an isometric, a hollow body, and I gave you guys a plank seesaw, if you recall. So today, why don't we move into a very well-known movement in the calisthenics world, the L-sit. If you are trying to work up to the L-sit, this would be a phenomenal place to start on the floor. So I'll show you two different versions. Option A, my hands will be pressing into the floor so that my spine remains nice and tall. We don't want any rounding, okay? From here, I'm thinking belly button in. I'm gonna lift one leg at a time. All of a sudden, I feel that core. If I can do both, I'm gonna do both. Breathe in, breathe out. If I'm ready to progress this to the next level, I can snap to support. So I can go from an extended position here, kind of like a hollow body, to a full-on up, support. And I'm on the fingertips. Breathe in, up, push, squeeze. So I'm breaking contact with the floor. My butt is not touching the floor. Way more demanding, but work your way up to that level. For reps, same thing, keep it simple, 10 to 12. Everything that we did today, go for 2 sets. And remember, the only thing that differentiates this from cardio, this strength training, is the fact that we're taking rest periods. So take a break after every single exercise for about a minute to even 2 minutes. So that way you fully recover and you're able to go longer and harder, perform better. Hope you guys enjoyed this Calisthenics Day workout 2. I'll throw up one more, maybe next week, like a day 3. So you'll have a total body regimen and you can do this for the next 4 weeks. I would say 3 days of training, not consecutive. So maybe train Monday, off Tuesday. Train Wednesday, off Thursday. Train Friday, off the weekend. Start with something like that. In about 4 weeks, you'll notice significant changes in body composition and actual performance or strength related aspects. If you want any regressions, so like how to make these movements easier to eventually be able to build up to the more demanding movements, let me know. That's what I'm here for, baby. I'm certified. I'm here to help you guys out to the best of my ability. This is all free training. You ain't got to pay a goddamn dime, so take advantage of it. Anyways, y'all have a lovely weekend, beautiful day. Get to the gym. I will see you all next week.